All right, everybody, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour we are going to be looking at some vocabulary words and things like that, and phrases that are used in job interviews. Okay. Our link to the class we'll be taking is here in the chat box. Go ahead and open that up. I do recommend opening up the link in your own on your own computer because there's times when things kind of slow down at times, and you may not be able to see it on my computer. All right. So let's see who we have in class so far. Hi, Daniela. How are you?
I hope you are well. I'm fine.
Great. Good to see you again.
Yes.
How about Lina? How are you?
How are you, my teacher? Nice to see you.
Yes, good to see you again. All right. How about Ravel? How are you? Class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour. Ravel, how are you? Ravel, can you hear me? Okay.
Hello.
Hi
yeah,
there.
now I'm in here.
Okay, great,
Hello.
great. How are
Hi.
you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. All right,
I'm doing
you guys.
fine.
Awesome, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and open up the link here. Okay, and when you do, this is what you'll see. All right, go ahead and open that up. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this dialogue. Okay, the dialogue of a job interview, and then we'll take a look at some of the words that would be used there. Okay, let's start off with Daniela first.
Okay.
All right, and Daniela, let me have you read 2 sentences. Okay, so you'll read one of the interviewer and one of the applicant. Then I'll have Lina read one of the interviewer and one of the applicant. Okay, and we'll go down the line and finish here. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Daniela.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Stevens. My name is Jane Phillips. I am the personal director. I'm pleased to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead, Lina.
Please have a seat. Thank you.
All right, Mauricio. Mauricio, let me have you continue with the next 2.
Hi, teacher.
Hi there.
Sorry, yesterday I had a problem with my internet.
Oh, sure, no problem. It happens. No worries.
Okay. Interview.
Right here where it says according. Read this line and the next line, please.
Okay. According to your resume, according to your resume, you have several years of office experience. Yes, I've had over 10 years experience.
Excellent. Thank you. Ravel,
Yes.
please continue. Please continue with the next 2.
Okay. Interviewer. Tell me about your qualification. Okay, applicant. I can type 100 words per minute. I'm proficient in many computer programs. I have excellent in interpersonal skill. I'm well organized and I'm very fast learner.
Very good. Thank you. Let's go back to Daniela. Daniela?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I see that you have excellent references. Do you have any question about the position? Yes. What are the responsibilities in this position?
Great. Thank you. Let's go to Fabricio. Fabricio, how are you?
Yes. Hi.
Good, good. Please continue here where it says we're looking, and read the next one underneath about the applicant.
Okay. We're looking for someone to supervise 2 office clerks, handle all the correspondence, arrange meetings, and manage the front office. Have you had a supervisory experience? Yes, I supervised 3 typists in my last position. What are the office hours, Mrs. Phillips?
Very good. Lena?
8:30 to 4:30 with an hour off for lunch. What are your salary expectations, Mr. Stevens? I expect to be paid the going rate for this type of positions. Can you tell me about the benefits you offer?
Very good. Mauricio, please continue.
Yes, we provide full medical and dental coverage, a pension plan, and 3-week holiday per year. That's very generous when in the position available.
Very good. And Raul, please read the next 2.
Okay. We are hoping this successful applicant can start at the beginning of next month. We will finish our interviews tomorrow and make a decision by the weekend. We'll contact you next week. Okay. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I hope to hear from you soon.
Very good. And Daniela, please read the last line.
Thank you for coming in to see us, Mr. Stevens.
Very good. Okay, class, please take a look at this dialogue here. Are there any words you do not understand? Any words or phrases? How about personnel director? What is a personnel director?
I think
The person who is in
Director.
charge of the management of the personnel of the staff of a business.
Okay, yeah, so the personnel director may also be called the human resource manager.
HR.
Yeah, HR. Okay, maybe called HR, and they handle the hiring and dismissing of employees. So you can say, okay, hiring and firing. Yes.
Charles, excuse me, I have a question for you. What is the difference between HR manager and HR executive?
An HR manager may be over a smaller group, where an executive may have a larger group, and they may manage other HR managers. Okay, so you may have a large company with 500 employees, and that you may have an HR executive that has maybe two, maybe 3 HR managers underneath them, all right, to handle any complaints, because that's another thing that a personnel director or an HR manager does. They handle complaints, problems, issues, things like that. So it could be staff. Now, in a company, they can call that person whatever they want. They can call the person an HR executive, or they can call them an HR manager. It just depends on the title that they want to give them. But usually, the structure would be like that. If you are an executive, you have other managers underneath you. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. No problem. Any other questions, you guys? Let's see here.
Shad, I have
Yes.
a question.
Great. What's your question?
The health coverage.
All right. Where is that at? Benefits. Okay, right here. So
the medical coverage.
Mhm.
The same health insurance.
Yes, health insurance or health coverage. Okay, that would be the same thing. When they say coverage, Okay?
Okay.
That means insurance.
Shad, are you Canadian?
I'm not Canadian. I'm from the U.S.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because
All
I
right.
have a doubt. Because Canadian is a health public. Yeah.
Yes, they have public health care. Where I'm at now, I live in Costa Rica, and they have public health care as well. And in the United States, they just started public health care. It will become effective, I believe, in January of 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're doing. But there are a lot of problems with it, and some people are happy about it, other people are not. So yeah, it depends on it. No one's really sure if it's going to work because it also costs a lot more money than what they expected. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions here, you guys? Okay, let's go down below. Scroll down to page number 2. Okay, and we'll start down here. So we've talked about introductions before. Hi, my name is. We spoke about the personnel director. It is the manager of human resources, or the human resource manager, and they're usually in charge of hiring, firing, as well as any complaints or issues you may have. Okay. Now let's go to let's see here. Ravel.
Yes.
Ravel, let me have you read these 2 lines, please.
Yes, sir. According to your resume, you have several years of office experience. Your resume tells us that you have several years of office experience.
Very good. Now, Ravel, what is a resume?
Resume is kind of your biodata. It means all the information about you, like what you have done until now, what about your academic qualification, about yourself, all the things.
Okay, very good. Yeah. What is another name for a resume?
We can curriculum, something like that.
Yeah, curriculum
Curriculum
vitae.
vitae.
Right.
Yeah.
Another word for that would be a CV.
Yeah,
Okay.
CV. Yeah.
So instead of calling that a resume, you may see that written as CV. Okay, it's the exact same thing. Okay. So yes, you're right. Your resume will have all your information. Okay, your biography, things like that, telling the person what education you have, where you've worked, okay, your experience, any other certificates that you have been awarded. Okay. Now this line here, okay, your resume tells us. All right. Okay. The resume doesn't actually speak, but we use the word tell. All right. When we say that we've gotten the information from a piece of paper, okay, or from a book, or from something that we've read. Okay. And then also according. All right. Ravel, can you think of any other way to say one of these sentences? Okay. According to your resume, you have several years of office experience. How else could you say that?
We can say that your resume, your information in your resume implies that you have several years of office experience.
Great, implies.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so implies.
Thank you.
We can also use the word based.
Based on your
Based
resume.
on your resume or on your CV. Okay?
Yeah.
So you could say your resume implies, okay, that you have several years. Based on your resume, according to your resume, Okay, so these are great great starts to that sentence. All right, nice job, Bravo. All right,
Thank
let's
you.
go to Chache.
Yes.
Hi there, how are you?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Okay, Chache, please read these three questions here. Chache? Chache, can you hear me okay? Okay, let's go to Daniela. Daniela,
Yes.
please read those three questions there.
Tell me about your qualifications. What are your qualifications? What qualification do you have?
Okay, so class, let's go down the line here. Okay, we have some good ones here. I can type 100 words per minute. Okay, means you can type pretty fast. I am proficient with computer programs. All right, and I have excellent interpersonal skills. All right, let's see, class. Let's answer this question. Daniela,
Yes.
if you were to interview for a job, what could you say if someone says, "Tell me about your qualifications"?
Sorry, Chad, when talk about qualification, is about my previous experience in a job, or can I tell about my qualification certificated?
Yes, so the qualifications would be the reason why you are a good match for the job.
Okay, okay,
Okay?
okay, I understand. So, my qualifications are I'm very multitasking person. I have a lot of experience with customers, and I used to work for more than years for a lawyer office. I'm very trusty, and I used to work very hard.
Great, great, thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Fabricio. Fabricio, what are your qualifications for a job? What qualifies you for a job that you would be looking for?
Okay, I'm really hardworking and I can learn a lot of things quickly.
Good.
I'm proactive and
Good one.
I don't,
Proactive.
yeah, and well, I am proficient in developing software.
There you go. Proficient
Really,
in
software
developing
engineer.
software. Awesome. Okay. How about Lena? What are some of your qualifications? Tell me about your qualifications.
Mm, I am a responsibility person. I have worked at airport for many years.
Hmm.
I work as a service customer.
Hmm.
Uh, I liked the customer service.
Great. Okay. Very good. Thank you. How about Mauricio? What are your qualifications, Mauricio?
I have 15 years experience with insurance, uh,
Hmm.
and I hard work, and I good valuation person, uh,
Okay.
and I have experience with sales
Good.
and relationship with clients.
Okay. What kind of a relationship with clients?
Uh, Attendant clients uh, and visit clients and meeting clients.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. And how about Rabel? What are your qualifications?
Yeah, I am about to complete my master degree in information technology, and I'm a good programmer, and I
Mhm.
can work with tough situation. Like I can handle two or three projects at a time, and I'm a very good programmer, I think.
Awesome. Very good. Okay, let's see. Let's try Chat Chai.
Okay.
Chat Chai, can you hear me okay?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, Chat Chai. We are talking about our qualifications. Okay, and what kind of qualifications for a job do you have, Chat Chai?
Hello. You can. Hello.
Hello,
Yes. Hmm.
Chat Chai.
Sorry.
It's all right. Chat Chai, where are you from?
Thailand.
From
This is.
Thailand.
Yes.
And Chat Chai, what is your job?
It's your job. I'm a salesman.
Okay, a salesman.
Yeah.
Okay, and Chat Chai, what makes you a good salesman?
Again, please.
Okay, I wrote the question in the chat box.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
What qualities or what things make you a good salesman?
Mm-hmm. In the in the talk really fast.
Okay, talking really fast.
Uh, talk in the focus in target.
Okay, on target. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you can what you can say is I am a good communicator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm a good communicator. And what else would make you a good salesman?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm in first step and study in English, learning English.
Okay. All right. Let me have you repeat this phrase here in the chat box, Chat Chai.
Yes.
Okay. Can you repeat after me? I am a good communicator.
Uh-huh.
Please repeat that.
Please repeat that. I have excellent interpersonal skill.
Okay. Very good. Nice reading. Thank you,
Mm.
Chat Chai. All right. So, very good, you guys. So when we ask about qualifications, we are wondering what makes you the right person for the job. Okay. You guys did a very good job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here, this stands for words per minute. Okay. So that's typing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How fast you can type. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
that is words per minute. Now, that can be important if you are applying for an office job, okay, or being a manager, maybe working at a call center because you have to listen and type very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So WPM, that is words per minute. Okay. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's see here. Daniela,
Yes.
what do you believe interpersonal skills are? What are interpersonal skills?
My interpersonal skill.
What are? What does interpersonal skills mean?
Yes, interpersonal skills is about relationship with other person, with other people. When you are very friendly, a good when you have a strong communication skill, and you are outgoing.
Okay. Good. Yes, those would all be interpersonal skills, getting along well with others. Okay, very good. Fabricio. Okay, when we're
Yes.
talking about computer programs,
Mhm.
which common computer programs would be good to be proficient in?
Mm, a, um, a
If you're
text.
talking about an office job, okay, a regular normal office job, and not just like computer programming, which programs would be good to understand and use?
I don't know how to say them in English, but I think one could be a text processor. I don't
Okay,
know if that's
that
the
would
word.
like Microsoft.
Office, maybe Word,
Yep, Word.
and then you will have to use Excel, for example.
There you go, Excel.
Yeah, I don't know what's the name for that. Then you may have to know about um, databases, for example.
Okay, a database system. I
Yeah.
believe the one that Microsoft uses is called Access.
Yes.
Okay, Access. Great. And among Word, okay, so Word would be a text processing. I don't know if you have the same words in your languages, you guys, but yes,
Yeah.
Word, Excel,
Word.
okay, Access, and then also an email system, maybe like Outlook.
Yeah.
Okay, Outlook. Daniela says PowerPoint. That would be good to know as well. Okay, Internet Explorer. Yeah, all of the Office. Okay, all of the Office programs. Good job, Lena. Yeah, you can say I'm proficient at Microsoft Office. Okay, and when you say Microsoft Office, that includes Word, Excel, okay, Outlook, PowerPoint, okay, and I believe Access as well. So you've
And it could
learned all
be
of those different programs.
front page.
What's that?
Front page
Front page.
Front page? Oh, I've never used front page. What is front page?
to develop a website.
Ah, okay. So website development. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, that's the next step above where I'm at. I
Yes,
do
but I
basic.
think that Access is quite advanced. So
Oh, really? Yeah, Access.
yes, if you truly understand Access, then you can understand a front page.
Oh, okay.
In fact,
Okay.
it's like Paint but advanced.
Okay.
The
Interesting.
hardest one
Interesting.
is Access. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Very good. Yes, and Daniela, you're right. In some cases, knowing Apple software. Okay. For example, I use a MacBook. That's what I use. But I'm also a musician, so I have all of my musical endeavors here on my computer, and it works well with the arts. So yeah, that's what I use my laptop for mainly. Okay. All right. Let's go on. Let's go to Lena, and let's see here. Lena, let me have you read this question here as well as this one down here. Okay, so do you have and what are? Go ahead and read those 4 lines, please.
Um, do you have any questions about the position? Uh, would you like to ask anything about the job? Um, uh, we are looking for someone to supervise 2 office clerks. We want someone who can manage 2 office clerks.
Okay, very good. So sometimes, class, the interviewer may just ask these 2 words. Any questions? Okay, so instead of saying, do you have any questions for me at this time, in this moment, right now? Okay, so instead of adding all of those words, they'll say the two words, any questions? All right, and that means, do you have any questions for me? Okay, and you'll hear their voice pitch up at the end. Okay, any questions? All right, that means that they're asking you a question. All right. Okay, and so yeah, sometimes that's all they do. They may say, "Do you have any questions?" Or they may just say questions. All right, they may just ask the word. All right, and let's see here. Now, in response, okay, what are the responsibilities? Okay, they said we need someone to supervise. What is another name for a supervisor? Lena, do you know what another name for a supervisor would be?
Manager?
Yeah, a manager. A manager. And yes, Daniela, in some cases, they may be called a director. Okay, in some cases. All right, but more often than not, a supervisor is also a manager. Okay, and when you manage someone, what does that entail? Okay, what are the responsibilities of a manager? Lena?
The responsibilities of the manager are organize all the people in the company.
Okay, good, good. And then also, so organize everybody, and then make sure that they are doing their work.
Yes, to be concerned of the progress of the work.
Yes, exactly. All right. And a manager also reports on progress. All right. And so, yes, you make sure everyone's doing their work, and then report on the progress of the jobs and things like that. Okay. Very good. Now, what other types of responsibilities, okay, would you find in jobs? What sort of responsibilities are you guys expecting to hear about? Okay, managing. What other types of responsibilities could we add here? Any ideas of other responsibilities for jobs?
To share your knowledge.
Okay, to share. Okay, so or train. Okay, you can say train employees. Okay, so they could say we're looking for someone to train employees. Okay, what else could they say here besides we're looking for someone to supervise? What other verbs can we put here? So we have to train. What else? What other responsibilities?
To lead.
Say that one more time. Fabricio, can you say that one more time, please?
To lead.
To lead, okay. All right, to lead, okay, good. Daniela, did you have a comment?
Yes, I think about the responsibility is make a right decision in a right moment.
Okay, say that one more time. To do what to a sheet?
Sorry?
You said something about a sheet at the right moment?
No sheet. Make the right decision in the right moment.
Oh, okay, so decisive decision making.
Yes.
Okay,
is that
so
an adjective?
to be decisive, yes. Okay, to be decisive. Okay, so decisive decision making, and decision actually only has one I there at the end.
To build team.
Okay, good. To build a team. All right.
And controller, financial control.
Okay. All right. So financial management. Okay. To you could say financial management or to manage finances.
Yeah.
Okay. Rob, think of any other verbs we could add there for responsibilities?
Responsibility for a manager or any other role.
Please repeat that.
Responsibility for a manager or any other role.
Any other role. It does not matter.
Okay, someone to doc, doc, we are looking for someone with who can document, who can program.
Okay, good. Good, yeah. So we're looking for someone that can document, all right? Meaning to type, okay, or to gather information. Someone that can program, all right? Very good. So there are many type of responsibilities. They could line up 3 of these. Okay, we're looking for someone to manage finances, supervise 10 employees, and they also need to know how to program.
Yeah.
Okay, so they need to know how to do that, and you could also say and to train the employees. Okay, so they can make a list of these different responsibilities for you. Okay, and you would depending on the job, you would say, oh, okay, well that makes sense because that's the job that you are applying for. Okay, very good. Let's go to Mauricio. All right, so Mauricio, please read this line here about salary, and then the next 2 lines down below. So these 2 lines and these 2 right here, please.
What's your salary expectation, Mr. Stevens? What your salary do you expect? Expect is correct, teacher.
Yes, expect.
Expect. I expect to be paid to going ahead for this type of position. I expect to get the usual salary for this type of work.
Okay, now this would be the going rate. The going rate. Please repeat that.
The going rate.
Good. Now, what do you think would be the going rate? Okay, what does the going rate mean? What do you think, Mauricio?
The going rate about I don't know, the median of market. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be the average market pay rate. Okay, so
yeah,
if in some places they make $12 an hour, in another place they make $15 an hour, in another place they make $10 an hour. Okay, your average, okay, or the going rate may be around $12.50. Right, so maybe $12.50 an hour. Okay, that would be average. They may start you off a little bit lower than that, but then offer you a raise. Okay, now what is the difference between salary and wage?
Yes, salary is on.
Wages they pay day. Wages are they pay on per day, and salary is monthly.
Okay, all right. What were you going to say, Daniela?
Sorry.
Okay, so salary. Okay, salary does they do pay that monthly, but it's calculated yearly. Okay.
Yeah.
Shadi, I understand the difference.
Mm,
Okay. What's the difference there, Mauricio?
And salary and wage.
Okay. What's the difference? Tell us what the difference would be.
I don't know the
Oh, I thought
difference.
you said I understand. There we go. I thought you said I
I don't
understand.
understand. Sorry.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so salary is what you would make yearly. Okay, so your yearly pay. So let's say that your yearly pay at a job is $25,000, and I can't spell today like that, dollars. Okay, so $25,000 a year. Okay, they may say we expect you to work 40 hours a week. Okay, so 40 hours a week. Now, there may be circumstances when you work less than 40 hours. There may be circumstances where you work more than 40 hours. Okay, but no matter what happens, we pay you. Okay, at $25,000 a year, but they pay you monthly. So you take $25,000 and you divide that by 12. Okay, so it doesn't matter what happens. If you have to work 60 hours in a week, you get paid the same amount of money. All right. Sometimes you work less and you get paid the same amount of money. All right. Now, a wage is usually based on an hourly wage.
Okay.
Okay, wage, hourly. So based on the amount of hours that you make more money. If you do not work an hour, you do not get paid for it. Okay, so you could work at 12 or 12.50 an hour, all right, and make $25,000 a year. But let's say that you take a 4-week vacation. Wow, wouldn't that be nice? A 4-week vacation. If you take a vacation, then okay, you will not make any money for those weeks. Okay,
Okay.
so let's talk about benefits now. All right, so that's the difference between yearly and hourly wage. Okay, let's go to Ravel. All right, Ravel,
Yes.
let me have you read, okay, these next 2 lines here. So the benefits and these 2 right here, please.
Can you tell me about the benefits you provide? What benefits does the company give? We provide full medical and dental coverage. We give health and dental insurance.
Okay, very good. Now, this may be different in your countries. In the United States, we call these things benefits because they are not free. All right, someone has to
Yeah.
pay for them. Insurance for health and dental. In most cases, you get about 2 weeks paid vacation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not paid by the government; it's paid by the company. All right,
Yeah.
2 weeks paid vacation. Now, that is
Yeah.
even if you are an hourly employee or you make a wage. Okay, if you're an hourly employee, this may be a benefit for you. They give you 2 weeks paid vacation. Okay, sometimes they give you 3 to 5 sick days per year. 3 to 5 sick days per year. That's if you're sick, all right, and you can't come into work. They will pay you 8 hours for that day. Okay, so if your salary, it does not matter. You can take a sick day and not come in. If you are hourly, they would pay you 8 hours for that day. Okay, now can you think of any other benefits, Ravel? What other benefits?
Like traveling allowances.
Okay,
They paid
traveling.
for your traveling and food allowances. They paid your lunchtime food
Okay, that's nice. So sometimes they have a
and
cafeteria. Hmm.
yeah, and one other thing is your rent allowances means
Okay,
your
rental.
house. Yeah, here
All right.
some companies always here some company always provide furniture.
Okay, sometimes they do that.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Sometimes they provide it.
Very good. Fabricio, do you have a comment?
Yes, sometimes they can give you spousal benefits.
Oh, spousal benefits. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Like
some
what kind
days,
of benefits?
some days off because you are getting married, or you have to go to the honeymoon,
Yeah.
or you are
Yeah.
pregnant or something.
Okay, so pregnancies.
In Brazil, we have a car, cell phone,
Hmm.
life insurance, and hope children crash. I don't know, crash, uh, and uh, psychology, assistant psychology.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
And
if something is wrong, you need some mental help or something like that. Yeah, they may
Yes.
offer those type of benefits as well. Okay. Very cool. Daniela here made an interesting comment. Bonus when you achieve some goals. Yeah, those are the ones that I like. And in one of the jobs that I had, see,
Yeah.
because I worked as a salesman. I sold real estate as well as working as an operations manager. So that's what I do, or that's what I did when I was in the States. I managed operations. I had over 100 employees underneath me. Most of them were drivers because we worked in the transportation field. All right, but we had certain goals that we had to hit, and when we hit those, we got bonuses. All right, I loved those. That was the good stuff. So we worked really hard to be able to get those extra benefits. All right, it was like Christmas bonus or a quarterly bonus, things like that. When we reached certain goals. All right, and so yes, those would be benefits as well. Okay, very good. Let's see here, you guys. All right, so um, all right, so this question here, Daniela. Let me have you read these next two. So when is the position, and we'll contact you. Okay.
Okay. When is the position available? When does the job start? We'll contact you next week. We'll get in touch with you next week.
Okay, good. Now, sometimes, okay, if they want you to start, okay, or if they want to hire you, they may ask you, when can you start?
Oh, I'm available immediately.
There you go. I'm available immediately. Okay,
Yeah.
so when can you start? Immediately.
Mhm.
Okay. They may also ask you, when are you available to start?
Yes, I can answer next week or um, uh, or also immediately.
Okay, yeah. So next week, immediately, you know, things like that. So you would use a time frame, or you can give them a day. Okay, on Monday. On Monday, I can start working for you. Okay, and let's see here. When is the position available? If you are asking the question, these are great. When is the position available? When does the job start? You can also say, when are you looking to hire someone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because you can really get a good feel for them if they're not looking right now, or they may say, oh, within the next month. Okay, if you don't receive a call back within a month, you probably didn't get the job. Or you can call them and find out and say, hey, I'm just checking in to see if you have selected your applicant for that job. Okay, so yeah, when are you looking to hire someone? Okay, would be another question to ask there. Okay, all right. So before we move on to some vocabulary words, do you guys have any questions for me on any of these phrases here?
Yeah, I have.
Sure, what's up?
When they ask that, tell me about yourself, and what should be the answer? Like, so answer should be a long one, or should be a concise one.
Okay. Job interview questions are one of my favorite things. Personally, I have never applied for a job and gotten the interview and not been hired. Every job that I interview for, they hire me. Okay, I have a 100%
Okay.
100% rate. If I get in the door, they will hire me, no doubt, 100%. Okay, never not been hired. Whenever they've asked me a question like that, I usually say, what do you want to know? Okay, because they ask you a question that's this big. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I like walks. I like. Okay, so when they ask you a massive question that has any number of responses, ask them back. What would you like to know?
Okay.
Okay, and say it with a smile. Okay, so if
Yeah.
I'm interviewing to work for you, Rabel, and Rabel, you say, so
Yeah.
Chad, tell me about yourself. I would say, well, what would you like to know? All right, and you stay smiling at them. What would you like to know? Okay, so then it
Yeah.
becomes a big question, and then it gets down to what they actually want to know. Okay, well,
Okay.
tell me where you're from. What are your hobbies? Okay, so it now went from
Yeah.
1 million questions, okay, or 1 million answers
Two question.
down to two.
Two question.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you get to exactly what he or she wants to know. All right,
Okay.
so you put it back in their court. They answer. You say, "Oh, well, I'm from Mesa, Arizona, but originally I was born in California. I love surfing. It's really fun. Hobbies, I love playing music. Okay, I love playing the guitar and rolling down the windows and listening to music very loud. How about you?" Okay, uh, when
Yeah.
I've found that whenever I'm interviewing, okay, it doesn't really matter what your qualifications are. In most cases, you are trying to win that person over. If you have one person with the
Yeah.
same qualifications and another person with the same qualifications, the person they will hire is the person that they like.
Okay.
That's how it goes. So if they like you more, they will hire you. Okay,
Okay.
and yes, you need to have the qualifications. These jobs that I've interviewed for, okay, it wasn't that I did not have the qualifications. I did, but they also liked me more than the other people.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was strong. I was firm. I had answers for everything, and you answer everything with a smile. Okay, you don't show that
Yeah.
you are nervous. Okay, if you are
Okay.
shaking, doing this a lot,
Yeah.
asking for water. Um,
Yeah.
well, uh, well,
Yeah.
okay.
They
So
come to know he's nervous.
sometimes it's nerve wracking. Yes. Okay. And I've been nervous.
Yeah.
Okay? I've been nervous, but you sit down and you talk to people, realize that they are just doing a job. They're trying to find the best person for the job. They're not looking at you with like a gun and going, if this person answers it wrong, I'm gonna take them out. Okay, it's nothing like that. They're doing a job. They're trying to find the best person to come and work for them. Okay, and so if you can show them that one, okay, they can get along with you. All right, if they can get along with you, probably the other people will get along with you. All right, you be friendly. Okay, don't try and tell jokes and make them laugh and stuff like that. If the opportunity is there, great. Okay, you can make a joke. All right, but stay professional. Smile with them. Okay, try not to be nervous. And if they do ask you a big question like tell me about yourself, which is huge, okay? Try and narrow it down. Okay, what would you like to know? If they say, so tell me about your work experience. All right. Say, what would you like to talk about first? My management experience, my sales experience, or my training experience? Okay, so give them an option. If you're walking into an interview, okay, try and narrow things down. Okay, because what you want to do is find out what they are looking for. Okay, and always gear your answers towards the position. Okay, because if you're not talking about the position in one form or another, then the answer will not serve you. Okay, so your answers will always need to be geared towards that type of position that you're looking for. All right. Okay. Any other questions? We do have some vocabulary words I wanted to go over, but I don't know if we'll have time. So, if you guys have any other questions, I'd love to answer them. Yes.
Yes, it's true about the interview in United States. Uh, it's not common uh, ask about option sexual
Oh,
or
your sexual preference?
yes
Then
or
yeah, you should not ask about that.
no
No.
interview and or social position.
So it's like managers. Okay, I was a manager. I had a couple of employees that were homosexual, and they came and told me, okay, because they were actually having problems with other people, pestering them or bothering them, and you treat it like any other situation because they're everyone's human beings, right? But yes, as a manager, working in the workplace, if you have other opinions and whatnot, keep those at home. When you are at work, okay, you don't want to judge people off of their sexual orientation, their religious beliefs, their whether they're a woman or a man, anything like that. Okay, a person is a person. If they've applied for the job and they are there to do the work, okay, give them a chance to do the work. All right. Now, if they can't complete the work or they can't fulfill that need, all right, then it's time to work with them, see if you can help them. If all else fails and they are just not capable of doing the job, then it's over and they need to find something else. Okay, but yeah, in interviews and whatnot, yeah, it's not proper to ask if they like women or men. Yeah, not proper. Is that typical in Brazil?
Yeah, we don't have problem about religion or if you're gay or no. It's no problem in Brazil.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions, you guys? No? Okay. Very good. So this sheet has a lot of really good phrases that are used within an interview. I know in the class before, some of you might have been there with Samantha, who's awesome. Okay, she had 50 questions that are typical questions when you're in an interview. Those are really good questions. I took a look at those, and they're all really, really good and very typical as well. Okay, so those are supplemental questions that you can work on in answering, but this is pretty much the typical format of how an interview would go. Okay. All right, great job, you guys. Thank you for coming in. It was great having you here. We'll see ya. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.